Hey guys, it's HappyDude, and I don't know if you know this, but this was my daily ride for the last 4 years. And I decided to retire and sell this Volkswagen Jetta and buy something I really want. Now, I really wanted a BMW M3, but a few months ago the road taxes and the insurance doubled up, so it's way too expensive now to drive that. And also, let us not forget the fuel prices these days. Look at that, that's simply outrageous. So here's a list of everything that's wrong with my Jetta so you can understand why I'm selling it. Sometimes the door handle doesn't work and then I can't open up the door. It's a manual and I really don't like manuals anymore. I just want an automatic, and it only has 5 gears. Every 20 minutes the radio and the navigation system just completely powers off. The voice control on the sat-nav doesn't work anymore, and sometimes it doesn't know where I am, so that makes it very hard to go places. When I press on the clutch pedal, there's a lot of vibrations. You can't see it on the video, but I can feel it. Also, the whole car shakes when I'm on the freeway, and when I'm braking, it's even worse. There's also a very annoying rattle at 120 kilometers an hour. And I just can't find it where it's coming from. And if I don't drive the car every 2 days, the battery goes flat because there's an electrical leak. Now, however, this 1.9 TDI is a very strong engine. It needs a big maintenance, which is very expensive. And it also has some troubles with oil consumption. The brake pads and disc brakes also need a replacement. And it's the same story with the tires. They're almost completely gone. So, which car do you think I bought? Pause the video and put it in the comments below. Alright, time to show you my new car. Let's go! So, I bought myself this. Yes, I know I said I would never ever buy a performance car ever again, but I just miss it so much. I get really depressed when I'm driving a slow car. So it's an Audi S3, and I know, it's not a BMW. I hope you guys can forgive me for that. I will show you everything in detail on this car and all its features right now. For instance, it's not a diesel this time, it's a petrol car, so it will use a bit more fuel, but it's a lot more fun to drive. Now, this car has a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with a turbo, and it produces 300 horsepower. But you can unlock a lot more horsepower because these engines are very strong because they have forced pistons. And this is the best feature. It's got a simple dipstick to measure the oil, because I really hate oil sensors. I don't trust them. I did have some troubles with them in the past with my BMW M2. And this time I've got an automatic. It's a S-tronic with a dual clutch. And look, I have cup holders now. And I really like the simplicity of the dashboard. Just a few buttons, no touchscreens, and it's even got automatic climate control. And also seat warmers, so that will come in handy in the winter. And also the quality of the dashboard feels very nice. Oh, and this is also a fun feature. If you don't like the look of the screen, you just press a button and there it goes. Oh, and this time I've got a panoramic roof. I've always wanted this, but I could never find one. To me, this is an option that is worth a million, because it's so much fun to drive on a nice day or on a warm summer night. Now the color is also pretty special, because you can only get this on an Audi S3, and there's a lot of metallic paint in there, and it also has a chameleon effect, so depending on the light and where you stand, it changes color. Okay, it's time to go on a little drive. And look, it's still got one of these. How do you call it? A key. It's been a long time since I've used one of these. Normally all cars now have start buttons, but not Audi. Oh no. It's like we're living in the Middle Ages. Alright, let's go. Safety first. So the car is really fun to drive. It's really comfortable, as you can see on the speed bump. No problem at all. It's a lot softer than my BMW M2, and maybe also quieter inside the cabin, but also a lot quieter on the exhaust note. So we will need to address that in the future. So expect some videos for that also. I just discovered something very fun. After every shift you get a pop. That's fun. My BMW M2 didn't do that. Alright, let's see what this baby can do. Oh my God! Jesus! That's some hard acceleration from a 2-liter. Wow! And now let me show you just how fast the Audi S3 is. Now let's compare that to my Volkswagen Jetta that I sold. (100 versus 300 horsepower is a big difference. Let's see them next to each other. So let me know in the comments what you think of it, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and drive safely.